Welcome to a new episode of Science in Context. I'm Sabine, and this week, Dr. Rosie Maddren and Dr. Toby Landeryou join me to speak about genomic surveillance and neglected tropical diseases, or NTDs. Rosie, given the current funding climate, change is needed to eliminate NTDs such as ascariasis. What exactly is that, and what did you look at?
So Ascaris infects a quarter of the world's population and is currently controlled through mass treatment programs. This works really well at an individual level, but on a larger community scale, this leaves communities dependent on repeated treatment. So with the cuts to US and UK funding, we're now leaving these inefficient programs exposed. So new research is needed to look at more precise tools to understand how transmission occurs in communities that have received repeated treatment, especially when we're looking to reach an elimination.
And Toby, your recent work looked at specific infection hotspots. What did you find?
So as Rosie mentioned, one of the really big problems with this disease is once we have treated the community, how that reinfection occurs and how it spreads back throughout all the individuals in the community. We use genomic data to try and track these transmissions and isolate specific hotspots. And what we found was when we constructed the spatial model using our genomic data, we found specific households and clusters of households that would act as those kind of disease hotspots and then reinfect the entire community.
So what do your study findings mean now going forward?
So isolating kind of the transmission foci within the community, even the small kind of spatial geographic field, what we can do is we can design interventions and we can design models to really focus treatment. This means that you can achieve more in terms of progressing the treatment program to elimination with potentially less funding that's coming now from UK and US aid. We published a paper to kind of show our findings back in March, and now we're moving on to how do we upscale our analysis, how do we use genomics regularly and form kind of a genomic surveillance network throughout these massive inefficient treatment programs.
Thank you both so much for your time today.
Thank you.